Shalom, this is Asar Masharala, allies in the camp. And first and foremost, I give our praises and honor and glory to the Father and the Son in the proper true Hebrew tongue, also known as Paleo Hebrew or Lashawan Kadash, called Halal La Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, Bashim Ha Ruka Kodash Ma'amath. Also, Dhammas to the elders and apostles of GMS, and Dhammas to my elders as well, Aharon Masharala. Peace and blessings to 1/3, and salutations to those for elect. It's gonna be a quick spiritual hydration, just going on, the spirit, And I'm gonna get this. This is Galatians chapter 5, verse 22. Galatians chapter 5, verse 22. But the fruit of the spirit is love, peace, long suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. So man, right now, that's what the spirit is ultimately about. Of course, peace, really goodness, faith, and long suffering. Because of course there's love and all that. There's ultimately order and all that. But since we're in the flesh, we're ultimately gonna have to our spirit and flesh are gonna war after each other. So ultimately, you're gonna have your flesh want to do vain things, but ultimately the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna want you to seek the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai. He's gonna want to spread the truth, reach one, teach one, and as a man, hopefully as teach the truth. Go on highways and byways. Go on the corners and teach. To men, women, and children, the true name of the Lord, which is Yahweh, and the name of the Son, which is Yahweh Shai. Yahweh meaning He exists, and Yahweh Shai meaning He delivers. So that's the love that we got to spread. And of course, the long suffering, the physical part of it is that we're in these bodies, and we have to have faith in the Lord to keep pushing, to ultimately suffer for or if anything, suffer affliction for the name of Yahweh Shema Shai, just like the prophets before us. I'm gonna go ahead and get verse 24. And they that are Hamashiachs have crucified the flesh with the affection and lust. If we live in the spirit, let us walk in the spirit. So man. Ultimately, if you live in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, you're supposed to walk in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. You're not supposed to war. You're not supposed to give it into vain temptation. What you call it? Slakia. Basically, spiritual adultery or physical adultery, anything wicked. Anything going after the dark, because we are the children of light. Our simple presence on the wicked and these heathens is like a bright light bulb that shines bright than anything. And of course, the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai giving us that light. It was already in us, but just that name pushes us even more, and it makes us shine even more, because you got our people calling out for other names. They don't have that light. You don't see that light on them. You it's in them, but it's not there right now, at least. Because they can at least repent from that. They can turn back to the Lord. But I'm gonna go give verse 26. Let us not be the serious of vain glory, provoking one another, envying one another. So you shouldn't envy another brother, because if anything, at the end of the day, if y'all both want to be one of the elect, one of the hopeful elect, then y'all gonna get the same reward ultimately. Y'all gonna be same person. Of course, even envying any other brother in the world, you definitely shouldn't do that. You shouldn't envy his money, his jewels, or anything. Because that's destruction. You shouldn't envy another brother. If anything, you should envy to be one of the Lord. Want to be one of the Lord's elect, simply, not nothing else to it. You should be proud. You should be proud to know the name of the Lord Yahweh. These are things that's really bad now, like pride, boastfulness, envy. But towards the Lord, we at least in the kingdom, we gonna boast in the name of the Lord. We're gonna boast that that's our King, Yahweh, that's our Father. We gonna have a righteous prideful. Esau, they got wicked pridefulness, man. We're gonna have pride to be simply know the name of the Lord Yahweh by Shemashah, or at least now, I say, like in the kingdom, we'll be powerful, proud to have to be the one that elect, one of the hopeful elect. Yahweh the Zah, I'm one of their number, So that's what the elect men gonna do in the kingdom. But of course now in the flesh you shouldn't have no type of physical vain emotions towards this world, of course, or even against it, because this world was given to us as a low condition and as a hell to suffer long to suffer to have long suffering for the Lord Yahweh by Shemashah, just like the prophets did before us. But kind of ultimately, going walking in the spirit and having faith and be able to go through this long suffering, you know. But Yahweh Zah, that was an edifying lesson, and with that, I want to say Shalom.